Dr. Michael, your health tips advisor. And today I want to start with a question that might feel a little uncomfortable, but is incredibly important. Have you ever gone to bed at night feeling perfectly fine, following the exact same routine you've trusted for years, only to wake up the next morning feeling more tired, off balance, foggy, or just not quite right? What if I told you that some of the simple bedtime habits you've held on to, habits that felt comforting and familiar, might actually be quietly working against your health now that you're over 60? After we reach a certain age, our bodies change in ways we often don't notice. Today, I'm going to walk you through 7 nighttime habits that may be silently harming your health, your sleep, your memory, and even your independence. And here's the hopeful part. Every single one of these habits can be corrected with simple, gentle adjustments. No drastic changes, no complicated routines, just small steps that help your body work the way it's meant to. And please, stay with me until the very end, because I am going to share a powerful nighttime technique that may help protect your heart and your memory starting tonight. Let's begin with the first hidden habit that affects more seniors than you might imagine. Habit 1. Drinking too much water before bed. On the surface, drinking water at night seems like the healthiest thing you could do. Hydration is essential, after all. But for adults over 60, drinking a full glass of water right before bed can create problems you might not expect. I want you to picture someone like Walter, a 72-year-old widower who developed the habit of drinking a tall glass of water before bedtime. For most of his life, this wasn't a problem. But recently, he found himself waking up 2 or 3 times during the night to use the bathroom. One night, still half asleep and rushing in the dark, he tripped over his slippers and fell. Thankfully, he only bruised his hip, but for many seniors, falls like that can lead to fractures, long recovery periods, or loss of independence. So why does this happen? As we get older, the kidneys don't filter fluids as efficiently, the bladder becomes more sensitive, and the signals telling you that you need to urinate become more urgent. Add in the fact that when you go from lying down to standing quickly, especially in the dark, your blood pressure may drop suddenly, causing dizziness or imbalance. This combination dramatically increases the risk of nighttime falls. But the danger doesn't stop there. Every time you wake up to use the bathroom, you lose precious deep sleep, the stage of sleep responsible for restoring your brain, lowering your blood pressure, and helping your heart rest. Poor deep sleep has been linked to increased inflammation, higher risk of memory problems, difficulty managing diabetes, and even a greater risk of Alzheimer's disease. And for those who already have heart conditions, drinking too much fluid before bed can lead to nighttime blood pressure irregularities or worsening heart strain. So what's the solution? You don't have to stop drinking water. You just have to time it differently. Drink most of your fluids earlier in the day. Begin tapering down your intake in the early evening, and avoid large amounts of liquid for at least 2 hours before bed. If you feel thirsty at night, take only small sips. Habit 2. Eating too late at night. Now let us talk about another habit that seems innocent but is surprisingly harmful: eating late at night. I want you to imagine someone like Elena, who often sat down at 9:30 or 10 p.m. with a warm plate of leftovers or something sweet to comfort herself at the end of a long day. But hours later, she would wake up with heartburn, chest pressure, and a pounding heartbeat. This is extremely common, especially among older adults. As we age, digestion slows down, and the stomach takes longer to empty. Blood sugar also becomes harder to regulate, and blood pressure becomes more sensitive. When you eat late at night, especially heavy meals, fried food, bread, pasta, or sweets, your body stays busy digesting instead of resting. This means that instead of allowing your heart, brain, and muscles to repair themselves, your body is forced to work overtime. And here's a major issue. When you lie down shortly after eating, stomach acid can travel upward into the esophagus, causing heartburn, acid reflux, or chest discomfort. For some seniors, this acid can even reach the throat or lungs, increasing the risk of nighttime choking or aspiration pneumonia. Late-night meals also cause blood sugar spikes at the exact time your body needs stability. If you already have diabetes or prediabetes, this can make blood sugar control even more challenging. On top of that, eating late can disrupt your natural blood pressure rhythm. Normally, blood pressure dips during the night to allow the heart to rest. But late meals keep your blood pressure elevated, increasing the long-term risk of heart attacks and strokes. So what's the fix? It's simple. Finish dinner at least 3 hours before bedtime. Choose lighter evening meals like soups, steamed vegetables, fish, oatmeal, or yogurt. If you truly need something before bed, stick to small snacks like a banana, a handful of almonds, or a cup of chamomile tea. Habit 3. Sleeping in the wrong position. Here's a habit almost everyone overlooks: your sleep position. Many people over 60 prefer sleeping on their back because it's familiar or feels comfortable. But this position can actually contribute to breathing problems, heart strain, and nighttime awakenings. Take someone like Harold, who slept on his back for over 40 years. Recently, he started waking up with a dry mouth, chest pressure, and a racing heartbeat. What he didn't know was that sleeping on your back makes the soft tissues in your throat more likely to collapse, especially as muscles relax with age. This can lead to partial airway blockage or even sleep apnea, a condition where your breathing stops repeatedly during the night without you realizing it. Sleep apnea is extremely common in older adults and often goes unnoticed. When your airway narrows or closes, your brain wakes up just enough to resume breathing, but not enough for you to remember. This leads to fragmented, low-quality sleep, lower oxygen levels, and increased strain on the heart. Over time, untreated sleep apnea raises the risk of high blood pressure, heart arrhythmias, stroke, and even memory decline. Sleeping on your back can also worsen acid reflux by allowing stomach acid to flow upward more easily. The safest sleep position for most seniors is on the left side. Sleeping on your left side improves blood flow to the heart, reduces acid reflux, supports digestion, and may even enhance the brain's ability to clear out toxins linked to Alzheimer's disease. Transitioning to a new sleep position can feel strange at first, but it's absolutely worth it. Habit 4. Sleeping in a hot room. As we get older, many people naturally become more sensitive to the cold. It's common to turn up the heat, use thicker blankets, or even sleep with an electric blanket running for comfort. But while warmth can feel cozy, sleeping in a hot room can quietly disrupt your body's natural temperature regulation, and this is especially important for adults over 60. I want you to think of someone like Ruth, age 76. She loved having her bedroom at 73 degrees with her electric blanket turned on low. But she noticed something troubling for months. She had trouble falling asleep. She woke up sweaty and uncomfortable, and sometimes her heart felt like it was beating too fast. It wasn't until her doctor asked about her sleep environment that she discovered the real issue. Your body is designed to cool down at night. This drop in temperature signals the brain that it's time to enter deep sleep, the most restorative phase of the entire night. Deep sleep is when your immune system resets itself, when your heart rate lowers, and when your brain clears out metabolic waste, a process essential for preventing memory decline. But when the room is too warm, your body fights against its natural cooling process. Instead of relaxing into deep sleep, it stays slightly alert, working harder to release heat. This can create shallow, fragmented sleep that leaves you feeling drained in the morning. Overheating at night can also lead to dehydration, which is especially risky for seniors because many older adults don't feel thirst as strongly as they used to. Dehydration thickens the blood, increasing the risk of blood pressure fluctuations, heart arrhythmias, or even stroke, particularly in people with heart issues or circulatory problems. On top of that, sweating during sleep can cause your muscles to cramp and can leave you waking up with headaches, dry mouth, or a racing heartbeat. Habit 5. Getting out of bed too quickly. Next, let us talk about something that takes only a few seconds but can change everything: how you get out of bed. For many seniors, those first moments after waking up are the most dangerous part of the day. I'd like you to picture Frank, a 79-year-old who woke up one morning, swung his legs out of bed like he had every day for 40 years, stood up quickly, and within 2 seconds his vision blurred, the room spun, and he collapsed to the floor. He fractured his wrist and needed weeks of recovery. What happened to Frank is called orthostatic hypotension, and it affects a large percentage of people over 65. Orthostatic hypotension is a sudden drop in blood pressure when you move from lying down to standing. As we age, our circulatory system becomes slower to adjust. When you stand too quickly, blood pools in the lower part of the body, and your brain doesn't get enough oxygen for a few critical seconds. This causes dizziness, imbalance, lightheadedness, or blacking out, leading to falls that can be severe for older adults. According to medical reports, most senior falls happen not outdoors but inside the home. usually in bedrooms and bathrooms, because of sudden posture changes combined with darkness, grogginess, or slippery floors. Thankfully, this habit is one of the easiest to fix. The key is slowing down the moment you wake. Before sitting up, stay in bed for 10 to 20 seconds and take slow breaths. Then sit up carefully and let your feet hang over the edge of the bed for another 30 to 60 seconds. Wiggle your toes, gently rotate your ankles, and tighten your calf muscles lightly to help circulation return to normal. Only then stand up, slowly and with intention. Adding motion-activated night lights along your path to the bathroom can prevent tripping in the dark. Habit 6. Ignoring snoring or sleep apnea symptoms. This next one is often dismissed as just normal aging, but it can be extremely dangerous if ignored. Many older adults snore, and many stop breathing during sleep without realizing it. I want you to imagine someone like Martha, who always joked about her own loud snoring. But after her husband passed away, no one was there to notice the moments during the night when she stopped breathing. She began waking up exhausted, forgetful, and irritable, but she assumed this was simply part of getting older. It wasn't. She was experiencing undiagnosed sleep apnea, a condition where your airway collapses or narrows during sleep, repeatedly stopping your breathing. Each time this happens, the brain wakes up just enough to restart breathing, but not enough for you to remember. This creates a cycle of oxygen deprivation and fragmented sleep that increases the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, and even cognitive decline. In fact, research shows that untreated sleep apnea is strongly linked to memory problems and may accelerate the progression of Alzheimer's disease. What is especially concerning is that an estimated 80% of older adults with sleep apnea have never been diagnosed. They chalk up their symptoms, daytime sleepiness, morning headaches, dry mouth, irritability, or poor concentration, to just aging. If you or someone you love snores loudly, wakes up gasping for air, or still feels tired after a full night's sleep, it's time to take action. The first step is to talk to your doctor about a sleep study. Today, many sleep tests can be done comfortably at home with a simple device. If diagnosed, treatment options are highly effective. The most common is CPAP therapy, which uses gentle air pressure to keep your airway open at night. Habit 7. Taking certain medications at night without guidance. Finally, let's talk about medications, something that becomes more complex as we age. Many seniors take their pills at night out of habit or convenience. But certain medications taken in the evening can increase the risk of confusion, falls, blood pressure drops, and breathing problems. Let's look at Gerald, who took a sleep aid, a pain reliever, and his blood pressure medication every night at 9 p.m. Over time, he began having unexplained falls, dizziness, and episodes where he felt mentally foggy. His body wasn't metabolizing the medications the same way it did when he was younger. Sedative sleep medications, especially benzodiazepines, can relax the muscles too much, slow breathing, or linger into the next morning, raising fall risk significantly. Some nighttime pain medications, especially NSAIDs or opioids, can strain the kidneys, disrupt sleep quality, or interact dangerously with other prescriptions. And in some people, taking blood pressure medication at night can cause blood pressure to drop too low during sleep, reducing blood flow to the brain and increasing the risk of nighttime dizziness or even stroke. As we finish today's video, I want you to remember this. Small choices at night can make a big difference in how you feel tomorrow. You don't need major changes, just simple adjustments that help your heart rest, your brain recover, and your body stay safe. Aging isn't about giving up. It's about learning what your body needs now and treating yourself with care and intention. If something in today's message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Just type hope if you're ready to make one small change tonight. And if you found this helpful, please share it with someone who might need it too. Thank you for spending this time with me. You're not alone on this journey. I'm right here with you, one healthy habit at a time. Don't forget to subscribe for more health tips with me, Dr. Michael. Sleep well, take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.